playing Farm Sim 22. I just bought 2 new fields actually. The title of the video basically says I'm working on my new field I bought. I actually bought 2 fields because we might be turning one into a different thing and not using it as an actual field. And we might actually plow the field out ourselves. We might have one as an actual working field where we do all the work. There's no such thing as just cultivating it and stuff. We have to plow it over each time. And then one where we can just use whatever. We don't have to really do anything with. Because one field is bigger than the other. I have number 17. That's where we're on right now with the barn. This field is super big. It looks like there's just one side of the field that's number 17. But if we look at the map here, you actually see it's 2 fields. It looks like just one field on this side, but it goes down the middle. I own both of these. It makes a whole field. I'm obviously not going to use all of this land. We might cut it off in the middle over here. And then make the rest over there grass for something else or something. And we're obviously going to keep the barn. I don't think we can get rid of the barn. Plus, I don't really want it. I kind of like the barn here. But just in case, I kind of want to see if you can get rid of the barn. I'm 99% sure that you can't. But I don't know. Ooh. Okay, never mind. My 99% was wrong. We can, in fact, get rid of the barn. And what I'm thinking about doing is, I like the barn, but I'm thinking about putting a nicer barn on. So we're gonna sell that. Hello. What we're gonna do is, instead of having a crappy looking barn like that, I mean, it kind of looks good if you think about it. I kind of like the look of this barn. But at the same time, you know, we can have a nicer one on here. I don't even know if this thing I'm about to place is considered a barn. It's probably more like a shed, but any barn is more like a shed anyway, because you practically just put your tractors and stuff in there. You don't even really use it. The one I have on my property that I like is called the Modern Barn. So one of my other properties, and I like it a lot. It's a very, very nice barn. So we're gonna just put some grass around it here. You gotta buy a gas canister and take it home. Most people have gas canisters anyway.
riding green dirt bike on the road by time straight.
So I'm talking to my brother. I don't know if y'all can even hear him. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get grass around it without getting it inside the barn, because normally every time I do this, normally every time I try to put grass around the barn after I place it, it always ends up, what the hell is that in there? Oh, it's collectible, just floating. Kinda cool. But normally every time I put grass around like a place I put down, it always ends up getting inside of it, and it may just be my placing, or I don't know, maybe it's just a glitch, but I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's just might be me. So let's get this collectible. I don't know why it was there. What? We can't even reach that. We're probably gonna have to somehow get on the barn, jump off, and try to see if we can get it like that. I don't know how we're gonna get on the barn from where we are though, but it's fine. We don't need to get it right away. I'll be bringing the semi truck soon, so we could just hop on top of there. But this is a barn I like. There we go. I did get grass in here. It's fine. A little bit is fine. But normally I get it like all up in here and it's bad. But this is the kind of barn I like. I'll probably do that next time then. We can actually keep this middle door open. This door will shut. Cause I might be, we're gonna have to bring stuff over here anyway. Like I have to bring tractors, headers, cultivators, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna need this open. So first of all, I'm definitely gonna need a vehicle that can pull it, a trailer full of stuff like that, and this vehicle's not gonna be able to pull it, so that's why I said I'm gonna need a semi truck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this back to the house. Because I gotta get the semi truck, which is over there anyway. I have two different houses. One's a mansion, one's just a regular house. Well, the house itself isn't a mansion, but I call it a mansion because that's what I basically go by the property. I don't call the house itself a mansion because no house is really a mansion. Like most houses are 2 to 3 stories tall. That's as big as they'll get, and if it's over that, then it's not a mansion. It's more like a building. Like a hotel building or something. So we might need this truck later, so just park it right there for now, it's fine. Semi truck's all the way over there. We're gonna have to disconnect the trailer because I don't think we're gonna fit a harvester and header and stuff like that inside there. It's not a flat trailer, that's a box. So this is gonna need to go ahead and go. The compound looks clean. I love the entrance. Thanks. Let's zoom in here. I don't like being zoomed out that far unless I'm zooming out to see how the trailer is. If you want to see the rest of the property, I can show it real quick. Basketball court's right to the left. It's got 2 basketballs there, even though the house on this property has a basketball on the inside. I made it go right here, even though the entrance of it is all the way on the side. But if you want a closer entrance, then just walk to this one right here. I don't know if I really want to bring this thing back there because probably gonna get stuck. I'll give it a try though. The fencing isn't great, and that's because I put the trees down before I did the fence. Because I didn't even know I was gonna do this. But it's got a grill that can actually turn on. It's got a little playground. This kind of has some grass, but that's not really my fault. There's beach chairs, even though this ain't a beach, but it doesn't really have to be a beach to have beach chairs. Then it's got the big rock in the middle of the pond. Then I got this thing. I wanted this thing a little bit more by the water, so it looks like water's in it, but it wouldn't let me go that far down. And then it's got the hunting stands, even though you can't actually go hunting. It's got one on each side. And then it's got a porta potty in case you gotta use that. I don't understand. Whoops. Nope. Please don't do that one. I don't know why there's toilet paper in there. I know you need toilet paper, but I don't know why it's like outside. I gotta see what I'm doing here in the mirror, so we'll put that down so I can at least get a view. I'm gonna try to back up in first person, but I'm not the greatest at doing that, so already hit. Yep. You know what? We'll do it the easier way. It is. I've never backed up a vehicle in real life, but it is pretty hard in the game. And I would think real life would be a lot easier. Because you can actually look out the window. I mean, this, you can't actually like look out the window. And you can't look behind you because it doesn't have a thing right there either. Whoops, don't get stuck, come on. We might not be able to make it back down the trail. I made the thing a little too short. I put the pond a little too close to the path. But like I said, I put the trees and the pond down before I even decided to put a path going back there. Yeah. This is my favorite truck, even though I don't really drive it a lot, but this is my favorite truck in the game because this is like the only truck that can put its windows down and you can actually, where is it? Wrong thing. Whoops. Some trucks can do that with the back, but not all. Then, you can also move your seat back and forth. So if you need to see like closer, you can. This is the only truck that does that. And then you can raise the height. This is why it's my favorite truck. I almost got this confused used earlier because this is the way to get in and out. But I almost wanted to go through here because it looks like the way to get out, but it actually just goes to the leveling thing. I almost went through that earlier because that's what I thought it was, but it ain't. And I'm the one who made the property, so I should have known that, but I got it mixed up. But this is supposed to be the mansion, but I don't have like big mansion buildings to put down on, like to put in the game, and the ones that are the closest to it you can't go inside of, and I like buildings you can go inside of, so I just went with a 2-story house. Anybody who wants to join the server though, you can join the server, but you're gonna have to download some mods, and there is one mod you're gonna have to pay for with real money, because it's a DLC I bought. It's just a Kubota pack, the Kubota DLC. One of my friends that tried to join said he had it, but he only had the Kubota equipment pack. That isn't the DLC that you pay for. So you got it mixed up. Oh, alright. So I pulled up here, and I didn't even buy the semi-trailer yet. Normally I always buy the stuff before I go and pick it up, but I literally just went here and didn't even buy the trailer. I would go with the 53 footer, but we don't need something that, well, we might actually. We might, because I like taking more than one thing, so I don't have to keep coming back. So, we might go with the 53-foot trailer. I don't know, I hate driving the 53-foot trailers, because when it comes to backing those things up, even if I do it in third person, I still just don't like driving with those things. They're too big of a trailer. And most of the time I only needed to bring the big stuff like that to my property, and then I get rid of it anyway, but I don't know. So I need a plow. That's well, actually, do I need a plow? I don't know. I said one property I was actually gonna plow out myself and do everything with. The other one I was just gonna use a cultivator, but I might just use a cultivator for this, for both. The plows I only buy if I'm making my own field, so we'll just go with the cultivator. We'll get your biggest one. We need a roller. We'll get the biggest one you got of those. So we might need two things here, because I want to do one property wheat, the other one corn. So I need a seeder for wheat and a planter for corn, I think. Because this looks like it would show wheat. Where's the planters? There it is. Yeah, so planters are for corn. Gosh. Too bad they don't just make a machine that you can do both things with, because I really don't like owning more than one thing. That's a lot of money I'll be spending trying to fill them all up every time too, so. Plus, I might as well get a, what's it called? Can't remember the name. It's I'll look for it. forklifts, because I'm gonna have to pick up the stuff I buy, because I'm not gonna keep taking the planters and stuff there to fill them up. I want to just be able to put them on a trailer and bring them there. Just have like a garage full of them, so we don't have to keep going back and forth. I don't know exactly how strong this forklift is gonna be. I don't know how strong this thing's gonna be when it comes to lifting a bunch of things, but we'll figure that out.
I'm downloading Brawlhalla, and you know what it is. Because it shows up Avatar on it. So I want to see if they actually have one.
So guys, one thing I need to tell you right now. People waste their money on fertilizer spreaders like these things, and they waste their money filling these things up. One thing I figured out that was the easiest thing to do, it still grows your crops and stuff like that, and I think it actually does better than a fertilizer spreader, is buying the crop protection vehicle. All you gotta do is fill it up. It holds a lot. It doesn't really run out that quick. And literally they stretch so far. You can get literally a field done, like even a medium-sized field, in maybe like 2 or 3 runs. I figured this out by one of my friends, because he never used this either, but I asked him if this would work, and he said it should. But he never tested it, I never tested it, and then when I did test it, it worked, so I figured out that's the easier. Okay. Figured out that was the easier way to go. By the way, anybody who's played Farm Sim before, which I should already know where to go with this stuff, but I don't. I need to know where you sell bales at, because I wanted to try selling bales instead of selling like the actual wheat and stuff in a trailer, because I want to see which one pays more, but I couldn't figure out where you sell the bales at. Their highest baler is a freaking 164,000. Jeez. Bale loaders. We might get one of these, honestly, because we could just drive by a bale, load it up there. That's all we gotta do. Which I never used to use these. I'd always put them on put the bales on a trailer, strap them down, and go sell them. Which honestly, it would save us more money. Which I don't really need my money anyway. But I'm just saying, if we did hardly have any money, it would save us money to not buy one of these. What else is it that we needed? We got a cultivator, roller, planter, seeder, fertilizer spreader. We got baler, sprayers. Do we need a sprayer? I don't think so. No, I don't think we need a sprayer. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else we're gonna need here? I'm not gonna need the stone pickers, because I actually turned that off to where stones are in my fields, because anybody that I know never has stone in their fields, because nobody likes picking them out. There's way too many, especially when you buy a big field. So what I want to do is, we're gonna need a corn header for harvesting corn. We'll buy your biggest one that you got, and a regular header for wheat. So I want to know their biggest one. I think it would be this. Yep, that looks like it's about right. Dual flow. Height control, jeez. This got all your options you need. So if we're gonna do baling, I don't think we're gonna need an auger wagon or forage wagon or anything like that. Most people don't like buying all this stuff to actually farm. So what most people would do, which I used to do it too, not anymore though, is people would buy forage harvesters, because you can have a trailer on the back, you can drive over the thing as you're plowing it and it'll put it in the back. But you can't harvest wheat, you can't do corn with this thing, you can only do like grass types. So anything down there is what you would do, you would use that with. I bought a lot of things, and that's going to be a lot to take back. At least we're not going to have to drive so far though, because we're bringing it to the barn. We're not bringing it to my actual house. I don't need everything piling up on my property. That'd just be way too much. So we're gonna need these. I'll probably do about 8 of these. Any leftovers can be put on a trailer. I want to say with these things we're gonna need a liquid fertilizer for the fertilizer spreader. That is 4 of them that we bought there. That should be about it. One thing I still forgot to buy. Oh my god, a lot of stuff is here. One thing I forgot to buy was a trailer still, so we gotta get ourselves a trailer. Things might start getting laggy here. I might even lag out, like my mic and stuff, because we're gonna be carrying a lot of crap. Yeah, I could definitely feel the lag. You guys can probably tell it's laggy too. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. What we're gonna do to try to get rid of the lag, we're not gonna be able to do it a lot, but hold on, my bad, I messed this up. We're gonna try to... Wow, okay, well that ain't very nice how I got this set up. Okay, it's fine. We got a lot of stuff here. We got stuff to literally fill up the fertilizer with. We got seeds for the seeders. We got corn header, a baler, like a fertilizer vehicle. We got this to lift up the bags, any leftovers we have. We got, I believe this would be your seeder. This might be your planter. I'm not sure. Then you got a roller and cultivator. Then this is like a regular header. This thing's huge, by the way. This thing's huge. And I like bigger things, because the bigger they are, the easier to get the job done. Most people don't like getting the job done so quick though, because they like taking their time making it go slow, because it's something for them to do instead of just getting it done so fast, and they have to replant and do all that and then wait and again just to redo it. So I mean, yeah, I don't really like having to wait either, but you can just sleep through the days and you can just keep doing it over and over. Because either way, after you do it, you're going to have to wait anyway. I don't really use any different harvesters. Most people do, they'll use different ones. Me, I don't. I always go for the more expensive one. I don't know why. So I always buy this one right here. I don't know if the bigger the thing is, the better it is. In most cases, it's not always that, because I have a trailer that looks not even that big at all, but it can hold more than any trailer can. So, bigger isn't always better, but sometimes it is. We might not be able to connect to this thing, which I'm hoping we can. Okay, whoa. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out with this thing. Okay, whoa. So, in real life, if that sign was there, it would have got knocked down. We're gonna leave this thing here, because I would like to bring it with us so we can get this off right after. But we can't, because, you know, even a 53 footer isn't big enough. Okay, wow. I guess it works. I might have to turn my TV down. God, that's loud. This is a loud semi-truck. I don't know why. It's a good thing I also have the silent brakes on. Because it would be a lot louder if I didn't. Which is a good thing I did. But since we bought this property, we don't have to bring things there so much. Oh, never mind. Not this property. Never mind. Never mind. This is somebody else's property, not mine. I don't own that. I know I'm playing by myself, so you think I own it, but I don't. Somebody played on the server with me. It was one of my friends, and he owns that property back there on my left. That's what I thought was my property with the barn, but it wasn't. Gonna have to drive on the field a little bit. We got a big load. I don't know how the trailer's gonna react when we unattach the straps. So I'm gonna wait till we get the harvester here before we do that, so I can at least connect to it in case something does happen, because it might send my truck flying or my trailer flying, and I don't really want that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this there.
That's electric.
By the way, anybody in the chat, I want to know something. I want to know your opinion. Which game do you think is more realistic out of Farming Simulator 22 or any other farming simulators? And GTA 5, like which one is more realistic, GTA 5 or Farming Sim? I honestly say Farming Sim because I think it is more realistic looking, but at the same time, I don't know, it's kind of hard because GTA also looks realistic, so it's kind of hard to tell which one I would choose to be more realistic. I honestly want to say farming sim though is because you can turn your blinkers on. You know, you can attach to trailers. You can back them up. You can buy your own houses, garages, properties. You can place stuff on the properties. In GTA 5, you can't buy a property, put your own kind of house down, put your own fencing down, do all that. You just buy the house, you go inside it. There's nothing much you can really do with it besides store a car. So honestly, if I had to pick out a GTA 5 and Farming Simulator being the most realistic, I honestly say Farming Sim is. Because in GTA 5 you can't turn on your blinkers. Which I don't know why they didn't make it where you could. I mean, they could have just basically stole it off of Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, look at all the games that they have that's closest to Fortnite. Like, Fortnite got on... Someone on YouTube said Fortnite got their game off of a game on the phone called Creative Destruction. Because that was like the closest thing to Fortnite. It had building, shooting, battle royales and stuff like that. And someone said on YouTube that Fortnite just copied off of that. Just made their graphics look a lot better. Which, honestly, I don't know which game was out first. But if Creative Destruction was out first, then Fortnite, I would say Fortnite did copy off of them. Uh-oh. Hi, Randy. Can I, like, raise this thing here? I don't think we can raise it. Please tell me we can. Ooh, we're not trying to push my whole trailer over. Hold on. Maybe we can just... Please don't mess up whenever I detach you. That's okay, I literally had to turn the engine on just to unstrap it. Fine. There you go. Should be unstrapped. Yep. I wish they made it like PC, where you can grab any vehicle, anything you want, and just freaking pick it up, put it on the ground, and then be able to attach it. Alright, we got it off. This thing we already know is not gonna fit inside there. Inside the barn. So this is gonna have to sit outside somewhere. I don't know where. Whoops. Uh-oh. Alright, we have to move the semi-truck. We'll go ahead and put that by the road because we gotta go back anyway. Sorry that I'm driving on this field, but I'm not even going to be harvesting this field because I don't know what that stuff is, and I'd rather do wheat or corn anyway. Hi, I just got home from school. Oh, hi. Jesus. This thing's giving me a little hard time here. Whoops. Well, either one, it has to fit. I mean, jeez. I want to try to get it in there, but it's not going to go. Okay. I'm not stuck. I'm just trying to get this thing in here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I didn't just do this the first time, but don't worry. I'm just gonna put it there. We might have to push you onto the driveway a little bit because I need room to get out here. We're gonna park this thing on the outside because we're gonna be working on this right when I get everything here. That's what I always do. I always work on the field right after I get everything there. So I never put anything in the shed when I bring it there. I just wait until I do use it all and then put it up. I want to be buying a pressure washer on the property too because everything's gonna get dirty anyway. Might as well clean it. What I always tell my friends to do, which would make it easier for them, is clean it before you put it away. So that way you don't have to do so much. I used to never do that either, and that's why it always took so long to do certain things. But now I try to clean them before I put them away because then I don't have so much. Truck, come on, sit still. I can't keep it going straight. It wants, it's like touchy. The steering wheel for this truck is touchy. Jesus. Push our whole seat back. One thing I forgot to buy, which was my bad, is a frickin' tractor. Cause I know we're gonna need it. Oops. I should have bought a tractor, but I didn't know. I wasn't thinking, okay? So we're gonna go to bed before. Well, we'll just sleep outside. We could sleep inside. We could go up to the beds and sleep in there, but I'll just do it the quicker way. Alright, we got 15 mil from that. I'm probably gonna get rid of the signs because we already got $116 million. And I don't even need all that money. I don't know why people get the max amount of money. You don't need the max. Because even with $160 million, you can buy pretty much everything in the game if it didn't have a world limit. But because it has a world limit, you can't buy everything in the game. Which it makes sense why there's a world limit, and I said the reason before is because without a world limit, then everyone's going to be buying everything they possibly can. The game's going to be laggy as crap. Because even if one person, like me, if I was to just try to buy everything I could in the game, it's still going to say there's a world limit and I'll have to get rid of the stuff. You can't buy everything you want. But most of the time, I just buy vehicles and then the farming equipment that I need. Because I don't need everything I want. So we bought 4 fertilizers thingies, but I don't know where the 4th one is. Probably all the way over there. I don't even know if I actually bought 4. I could have sworn I did though. I might have not. But I want to fill all these up as much as I can because then we don't have to keep coming back and forth. But that's what the forklift is for. We can just keep buying them and as much as we need, put them on a trailer with the forklift, and then we'll take them home and be on our way. This thing isn't full either. We probably need to buy 2 more of those things. So I'll go ahead and buy that. We'll just buy 2 more because I don't think just one's gonna work. There's one in between these things. How am I gonna get that? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. They're right there. Hiding. I didn't even see those. Even whenever I was showing y'all everything I freaking bought, I did not see those there. And that isn't the ones I just now bought. Because I bought 2 more, but one was already in there, I think, because I didn't see them there before. So we're gonna have one left over of the fertilizers stuff. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get that one, because I don't want to. I want to be able to fill it all up. We'll try this. There we go. There we go. We're not even gonna get it all. Yeah, we didn't even take away that whole thing there, so it's alright. But there you guys, the reason, if you want a fertilizer spreader, don't buy the regular, like, ones that you pull with the tractor and you fill it up like that. Buy this thing, because I'm telling you, if you buy this thing, you can fill it up with liquid fertilizer, and it'll actually fertilize your fields that way, so you don't have to take forever doing it. All you have to do is already just unfold this thing. Watch how big this thing gets. That's not even all of it right there. It's going to extend way more than that. You can literally do pretty much a whole medium-sized field in like 2 or 3 runs with this thing. There you go, see? You get this whole thing. That's why I bought this. I did not know you can use this to fertilize your fields either, but I tried it and it works. So anytime you play Farm Sim, don't use the regular trailers that you had to pull and fill up and stuff like that. Just buy this thing, fill it up, and this can be used as a fertilizer spreader. I mean, if you want to pull a trailer around, then it's up to you, but honestly, I don't feel like doing that. I think it's just easier if you do it this way, so. Jesus Christ. There ain't no way this is strapping down. We'll just drive this home. We'll drive this there and then just come back. If you're gonna ask what I'm gonna come back with, I'm just gonna literally teleport to my semi-truck, because it'd just be easier that way instead of bringing another vehicle, because then I gotta bring that back too. And I used to do role plays on this game, and one day I actually had a really good role play map going on, and I had a really good server with people in it from my stream, but none of those people talk to me anymore, and nobody even wants to play or do role plays on this game anymore. So I mean, there's probably still people out there that do it, but nobody's ever wanted to do a role play with me, even if I asked. So that's why I never do them anymore on this game. Even though this is probably the best game to do a roleplay on. Most people do it on GTA 5, but I'm like, this thing is a lot better. This game is a lot better to roleplay on than GTA 5 is. Like, yeah, GTA 5, you get one huge map. You don't have to keep changing maps out. You don't have a world limit, so you can own as many things as you want, pretty much. But I think this game's a lot better to do roleplays on because it's more realistic. And I honestly think GTA 5 has, like, I think Farm Sim has more realistic graphics than GTA 5 does. So the realism out of GTA 5 and Farm Sim, honestly, Farm Sim wins. I mean, people can disagree with me if you want, but honestly, I won't believe you even if you say GTA 5 does. This stuff is not staying outside. Like I said, it's going to go in there eventually. It's just, I like to go ahead and buy it, use it, and then put it in there. But I'm gonna be right back in a few minutes or more. I don't know how long. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry it took so long. I was using the bathroom. So, sorry it took so long. But anyways, I'm gonna go for a bike ride, so I'll be back soon. I'm gonna go for a bike ride, end the stream here, and get off. And then whenever I get back, I'll probably start up another stream, finish where we left off, and yeah, see you guys maybe in an hour. Maybe not, it just depends how long I'm out there for.